Squirrel. I think I'm lonely. Lonely? Oh, say more. I've been in quarantine now for over a month, and I haven't been touched by another human being during that time. I wish my friends were around. I wish I could date again. Oh, and where do you feel it in your body? It's kind of hard to describe. My chest feels kind of tight. My face just feels kind of heavy, like kind of sad. My skin feels kind of on edge. Yeah, that certainly sounds like loneliness to me. Loneliness is a tough one. Humans are social animals. There's this idea that's really a myth, frankly, that humans are these sort of individual creatures, self-reliant, independent. And that's a very, very new idea in human evolution. For thousands and thousands and thousands of years, humans lived in these small, tight-knit family groups. And human biology is wired for that. You're deeply affected by those around you. And humans do not thrive alone. Health outcomes are poor for the isolated human being. The reality is, human beings barely exist as individual creatures. They really exist as a community. Imagine seeing an individual ant or an individual honeybee with no compatriots around for miles. That'd be very strange, and frankly, that's an animal that's not going to last very long. Humans are no different, no matter what stories they tell themselves. Sorry, that was a lot of real talk. Let me rub my fuzzy paws on your face. Here I go. Was that better? So that is to say, the feelings that you're feeling are red flags from your body. So pay attention. Okay, well, that makes sense to me, but what am I supposed to do? I don't really see a way to fix this. Yes, what if you're alone forever? Well, I don't know if this is fixable. Yes, you're social animals, but as conscious beings, your day-to-day experience can feel very personal, individual, and yes, alone. That's why it's possible to feel alone in a crowd of other human beings. But there are some things that you can do. You can take your loneliness for a fucking walk. Get into your body. Do something nice for yourself. Do a little freaky dancing by yourself. No one's watching. Go nuts. Loneliness exists in your body too. Take care of yourself. Be loving to yourself. Ooh, he said love yourself. Gross. I don't see how that solves my problem. Yeah, it doesn't. I don't think this is something that you fix. There is something else you can do. You can accept it. You can stop fighting it. You can sit with it. You can meditate with it. Where is it in your body? Go there with your mind. Sit with it. Or there's another angle, and I think this one is very interesting. And this is sort of a spiritual insight or a psychedelic insight. Uh-oh, this makes me very uncomfortable. Look around you. What do you see? I see trees. I see moss. Let me ask you something. How are you separate from the moss and the trees? I don't know, more ways than I can count. I'm a living, breathing human being, and they are just plants. Are you eating a mushroom? No. Okay, let's go on a trip. I want you to zoom out a bit to where you're not just this separate human being in the woods. Let's keep zooming out up into the air until we see this island, this green island that you live on. Keep zooming out through the stratosphere into space. Imagine from that perspective, from space, we're trying to find you. But we can't. All we can see is this blue marble. We do know that it's full of life. From that perspective, how separate are you from the rest of life on planet Earth? I mean, the distinction doesn't really mean anything when you zoom out enough. Whoa! I don't know about you, but I feel some relief when I meditate about that. And above all, take care of yourself. Take care of your body. Take care of your spirit. And lean into that social part of yourself. Reach out in any way you can. Worry Fox, I think you need a hug. I'm not really a hugger. No, please don't. I don't like it. No.